I'm Adam Canavo, and I was born in El Paso, Texas. I'm currently a student at UTEP, and I'm 19 years old. Talk to people, have cookouts, barbecue, all the good stuff, hang out in the desert. I haven't done much to it yet. Just like all I've bought so far is a gold chain, and done some little modifications here and there. Next thing I want to do is like put a new pipe on it and get like a little different intake system. And then I want to get like a new graphic set, take this stock stuff off, get a little bit crazy, and then already got my number on there. Great, number 4. That's how we roll over here in El Paso, Texas. You know how we do it. Hopefully, I hope I can one day be able to ride professionally, but we'll see what happens between everything else in school. I'm currently getting my bachelor's in media advertising, so it's not too bad. Got about 2.5 years left, and then I'll be making that bank, that cheddar. I have one brother, he's 22 years old. He just moved out of our house to be on his own. He's a full-time assistant manager at Hot Topic. He's also a UTEP student, but he's doing graphic design. He's got about 1 year left, and he'll be out of here. I know that. He wants to go somewhere else. He wants to probably go to Dallas or somewhere around Texas, but anywhere but El Paso. Plan on it, hopefully. I want to leave El Paso for a little bit, so just check out, see what else there is around everywhere else, around the world. Go to Brazil. Those Brazilian girls. Just kidding. Right now, I currently have one job. I just quit the other one about a month ago, but I'm working at Hot Topic. I'm a key holder there, but I work at Sunland Park, so it's kind of a far drive from being over here, like on the far east side. But a key holder is pretty much, I'm a part of management, but I can do everything that a manager can do except close the store. But I know how to close the store. They just don't let me because I don't have the title, and I don't get to pay for it. My favorite place in general would probably be like the gym, maybe, because it's like one of the places I can actually forget about work. Besides like outside, I just usually like forget about work there and just hang out and talk to people, lift weights, do all kinds of crazy stuff. So it's pretty cool, and like you always see the same people at the time that I go, so people get really used to you. Pretty much I listen to anything. I usually listen to country, psychobilly, mostly like all that stuff. This is some hardcore, but it all depends on the situation and the mood. Too many people. I live with myself. I'm pretty famous. Just kidding. Nah. But yeah, I've met like, well, they're not really famous, but they're a couple like bands that are from out of town. But as far as movies and everything else, no, I haven't met anybody that cool. I met Goldberg though, and Sting, the wrestlers. Back in the day, they signed my shirt. One of my favorite movies of all time has to be like The Motorcycle Diaries about Che Guevara, because like he was really inspirational to people, and like it kind of like shows how like his life would change from being like almost a doctor to being one of like the greatest revolutionaries like ever, through his like journeys on the back of a motorcycle through a bunch of different countries. So it's pretty crazy. Probably Jackie from that '70s show. Mila Kunis, that's her name, right? Oh man, she's so hot. Robert De Niro, just because he's old school. Or maybe Clint Eastwood, because he's pretty funny. And he likes a lot of stuff like that too. Like he likes a lot of like, he does a bunch of cowboy movies. That's cool. Ain't nothing. Just for, if you can't handle this bike, get out of the playground, dude. Por favor, believe it.